People think growing a YouTube channel is complicated, but it's actually not. It's simple. It's super simple. People get distracted chasing views and subscribers, and they completely miss the one thing that YouTube is actually looking for, the one thing that makes channels successful, the one thing that will actually get you those views and subscribers in the first place. If you focus on getting views and subscribers, they'll wind up slipping through your fingers and you won't really know why. You'll work and the numbers just won't be there. You'll wonder what you're doing wrong. Is it your personality? Is it your voice? Is it the way you look? Why are people not liking your video? Why aren't people subscribing? It's enough to drive someone completely crazy. The thing is, views and subscribers aren't the actual goal. They're just a byproduct. If you do this right, they'll just show up. Your numbers will climb and you'll hardly have to think about it. You'll be focused on something else, something that's more important than that. Every successful YouTube creator has figured this out. If you study those who are at the top of their game, they're not going for views and subscribers. They know better. They're relentlessly focused on one thing because this is the one thing that matters most to YouTube. Think about it. YouTube doesn't give a crap how many views you have. They don't care how many subscribers you have. It doesn't affect their business one bit. If someone doesn't watch your video, they'll watch someone else's. YouTube makes their money either way. The only way you get any significant number of views is if the YouTube algorithm recommends your videos over all the other ones available on the platform. And why in the world would YouTube recommend your videos if you're focused on getting views and subscribers, which they totally don't care about? You have to change the way you think about your videos. It's a fundamental shift in your approach. And you're probably not going to like it because when you learn what really makes you grow on YouTube, you're going to realize that you're probably approaching your videos completely the wrong way. I know because that's what happened to me. I've worked on several different YouTube channels over the years. Some took off, some didn't. And it took me a lot of experimentation to come around to the same basic discoveries that other successful YouTube creators have also found. I had one channel where I'd posted hours and hours of content for months and was hardly getting any traction. Then I completely changed my approach and my videos started getting thousands or tens of thousands of views. I haven't updated that channel now in about a year and a half, but the views have held steady and I'm getting thousands of new viewers every month. To understand how to do this, you have to think like YouTube. You have to think like a business. You have to think like an algorithm. YouTube is in the business of generating advertising revenue. The more time people spend on YouTube, the more ads they see and the more money YouTube makes. So what YouTube really wants more than anything else is videos that keep people watching. If people get bored, they leave. No more ad revenue. YouTube creators complain about the algorithm not giving them a chance. They think it's not fair. But the real problem is that the algorithm is almost totally fair. It has no emotions. It doesn't care how much work I put into a video. It doesn't care how much it means to me. It doesn't care that my entire self-worth is wrapped up in my view count. All it cares about is what's going to keep people watching. If your video keeps people watching, it'll put it in the feeds of anyone else that it think might be interested in the thing that you're talking about. The more you keep people watching, the more people it'll show your video to. That's why everything you're trying to do to get subscribers doesn't work. You beg your friends and family and strangers to subscribe to your channel thinking that'll get your numbers going, but it doesn't. Take a look at your home feed on YouTube. Those aren't just random videos. They're not just recent videos. Have you ever wondered why YouTube keeps showing you videos from months or even years ago? It's because it thinks those videos are the ones that will keep you watching based on what it knows about how they performed with other people. The two most important indicators to YouTube are the average view duration, or how long the average person spends on your video, and the average percentage viewed, which is how much people watch of your video on average. Those numbers are connected, but slightly different. Obviously, a video that people watch on average for 5 minutes is going to be seen as better than a video that people only watch for 2 minutes. That's average view duration. However, watching 5 minutes of a 5-minute video is a lot better than watching 5 minutes of a 30-minute video. That's average percentage viewed. If you focus on this one thing, everything else will fall into place. You have to keep them watching. Regardless of your topic, your style, your approach, your expertise, your videography, your editing, it all comes back to how long people watch your video. If your videos aren't performing well overall, it's almost certainly because you're not keeping people watching. That's what the algorithm is looking for. If you can keep someone watching for 4 minutes and similar videos can only keep people watching for 3 minutes, the algorithm is going to showcase your video over the others. And you don't have to take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. Go watch some videos from the biggest channels in your niche. Look at what they're doing. Like, really look at it. Watch at least 3 of their videos all the way through and take some notes. I guarantee that what you'll find is that their strength isn't their brilliance or their good looks, although they may have those. Their strength is really that they keep people watching. The visual appeal, the music, the editing, the emotion, the intonation, the storytelling, the suspense, the timing, the stakes, the promise. Everything is engineered around making it hard for you to just skip to the next video. You want to stay and watch it. And once you start to look for those little techniques, you start to realize just how much effort goes into it. Now go find a really small YouTuber in your niche, someone getting just a handful of views on their videos, and go and watch 3 of their videos all the way through. You'll probably struggle to get through them. They're probably not effectively using those same techniques to keep people watching. So what exactly are those techniques for keeping people watching? Well, that's the kind of stuff I talk about on this channel, so if you're interested, you might check out some of my other videos. But the good news is you now know the one thing you have to do: keep them watching.